with Collard Valley Cooks. Today we're making biscuits for beginners. 2-ingredient biscuits, and boy are they light and fluffy. Hey y'all, it's Tammy with Collard Valley Cooks, and today we're going to make biscuits. 2 ingredients. This is the most simple way to make biscuits there is, period. No cutting in the shortening or butter, so we're going to get started. The 2 ingredients are heavy whipping cream. Why? Because it has more fat in it than regular whipping cream, and self-rising flour. We're going to start off with self-rising flour because it has the baking powder and the salt in there already. And we're going to be using our White Lily self-rising flour. It's one of the best flours in the world to make biscuits with. Why? Because it's a white winter wheat. So I'm going to go ahead and pour the rest of this in my container here. We're going to be using 2 cups of this White Lily flour. There's your 2nd cup, and we're going to add our whipping cream as needed. I don't really know for sure how much, so I'm going to measure it for you guys so that you'll know. I'm going to start out with a 1/2 cup. We'll see where we're at. So that's a cup so far of heavy whipping cream. It's going to take it all. So that's a 1.5 cups of whipping cream so far. That's going to work. 2 cups of self-rising flour and 1.5 cups of whipping cream. It's going to be perfect. You want your dough to be sticky, so that's the perfect amount there. Now, I'm actually going to hand roll about 1/2 of these, and then we're going to cut out the rest of them. I want you to do it both ways. All right, you need to grease your pan. Since I don't have my shortening out for regular biscuits, I'm just going to spray it. And I'm just going to pinch off a little bit of the dough and roll it in my hand. Now, you don't have to, of course, roll them. You can cut them out. You just use your thumb and press around the bottom and roll it in your hand at the same time to do it that way. I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to cut out the rest of them. I just thought I'd roll a few for y'all. I don't really know how your mama made biscuits, but most people either roll them like this in their hand or they cut them out. That one's a little smaller, but that's all right. All right, we're going to go ahead and flour the counter a little bit. We're going to cut out a few. This is pretty stiff, this dough is. So I don't think there's going to be any need to work it a lot. Might could get one out of that. Try. this is going to be delicious. Such an easy way to make a biscuit. 2 ingredient biscuits. Now, you don't have to be real talented to make a delicious biscuit if you make them like this. They're going to be delicious, and it's easy. Well, I guess I'll cut these out. At least one more out. I'll put this in here. This is my new biscuit pan. I'm excited about it. My granny always made her biscuits in this size pan. Of course, hers looked old as the hills, but it was like a brownie pan. 2-cup biscuit recipe fits in it perfect. We're going to get these in the oven, and I think I'm going to pat them on the top a little bit with this whipping cream. We're going to get these in the oven and get them baked at 450 degrees. The great thing about these biscuits, 2 ingredients, is the fat is in the whipping cream and the flour is self-rising, so it has the baking powder and the salt in it already. Boy, you cut out a lot of steps when you make 2 ingredient biscuits. We're going to get this in the oven and we're going to bake them at 450 degrees for 20 minutes. We've got a minute left on the clock, but I think they're ready, so we're going to take them out. They rose up nice and pretty. They have a speckly look on the top compared to the shortening biscuits. And we are going to open one up. You can see the rolled biscuits, of course, are larger. And then these are the ones that are cut out. Well, they look good and fluffy, don't they? Well, to be honest with you, I've never had a biscuit made out of just whipping cream, but I've seen a lot of people do it, so I thought I would give it a try. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We're going to put some butter on them and have a little syrup on one. They're real flaky though, which is a good thing, right? I just happen to have my favorite syrup. It is Golden Eagle table syrup. Now, of course, you can eat them with honey or jelly or preserves, sorghum, but I love my Golden Eagle table syrup. Comes out of Alabama. It's golden and buttery. Let me just test this. They're crumbly. They're so soft. It's a very soft crumb biscuit. They're really good. Now they're a little pastier, what I would call pastier, want to stick to the roof of your mouth kind of biscuit, than a shortening biscuit. But by all means, they're absolutely delicious. You're going to love them. If you're not experienced in cutting and shortening or butter into flour, this is a great alternative to make this 2 ingredient biscuit.